What's your thoughts on different parenting styles? So gentle versus permissive versus authoritarian. Authoritarian. Yeah, that's how you'd say it, probably, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Authoritarian.
You got it right?
You got it.
Cheers,
Nailed it, bro.
Yeah, thanks. There's got to be times where a child needs to go, Daddy just said.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to listen. But there's also time, so for that example, we've explained this to our kids, when I say just stop or listen, it's because I'm protecting you. Hey, actually, you're all right. As your mum and your dad, we're telling you, nothing's broken. You're not extremely hurt. You're okay.
Hey, if there's no blood, you're sweet. Just off you go.
Off you go. Yeah. We can always be better at parenting.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need to let it out what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you can move on.
Bro. You jumped in so quick.
Yeah. Well, I knew you were trying to prepare.
Yeah.
That's throw
you
your
don't want that.
curveball.
Yeah, okay, thanks, bro.
I don't want to talk about it out there, and then we'll have to talk about it again.
So we don't need to second it.
Time efficiency. Let's just talk about it now.
Probably wisdom. All right, so what are you thinking?
Oh, I thought you'd had something.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Very good.
No. Today we're talking about parenting.
Yes. Yeah, which is fun, right? This is a passion for us.
Yeah.
We love our kids.
We do.
We're family guys.
Passionate about bringing them up well.
100%. And knowing that each one of our kids is so different, right?
Yep.
So both got 4.
Yeah. We've both got pretty good kids.
Oh, they're great kids. They're great kids. And
we might be biased, but...
we're not. I think we're probably right. And look, because our kids are all so different personality-wise, I think that the way we talk to them, discipline them, hang out with them, it does look a little bit different every time for each kid.
Yeah.
Which I think is part of the fun. You know, it's like a Kinder Surprise, right? You never know like what you're going to open up when you pop that little thing open. You never know what prize you're going to get. And it's like our kids, we never know what you're going to get when they come out. The more I was going, I was like, I have to get to that point where I have to say how they come out. But they do have to come out.
Yep, I knew that's...
You knew it, didn't you? You were letting it. You were letting it.
Enjoying it. Yep.
I could see it. And I didn't know how else to get out of it. I could have started digging, but you let it happen.
So talk me through that.
The birthing process?
We're talking about parenting.
There's a video for that, I'm sure.
You know what? I didn't actually watch any of the videos before we...
Oh, no, same.
...had Evie.
No, never.
And
no, never did.
I maybe should have, but...
Was it really surprising for you?
I probably could have been more prepared.
Yeah.
I knew what was going to happen.
Yeah. I was the same.
Yeah. But I said a lot, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, same.
I'll see it the 4 times that...
We're going to do it? I'm going to learn?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you, bro.
But there probably could have been some lessons in it.
Did you have to go to the classes? Like the...
No, see, I didn't do any of that.
Same. We didn't.
Yeah.
Ooh, surprise. Why are we actually surprised when we were surprised? I shouldn't be.
I mean, I knew my wife was pretty all over it.
Yeah.
Laura was... She was made to be a mum, so... Yeah.
Yeah, same with
she
Elle.
didn't need classes.
She knew what she was doing. She was great at it. She was great at it 4 times.
Yeah. Look, we did learn some good things in the beginning. That, I don't know, you could say you could have learned beforehand.
Yeah.
But, you know,
yeah.
Child one's your learning child anyway.
Poor firstborn, hey?
Yeah.
They have it tough sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're both firstborns.
Probably why they turn out
so great. Man, you were going to say good, so I thought I'd change it. Just so it's a little bit different, you know? Yeah, they turn out great.
But there's different parenting styles, right?
Right. So this is a really good question.
So what is the question?
Yeah, I was going to say, let's go to the question first, and then I'm going to break it down.
Okay.
So break it down now, the Funk's old brother. What's your thoughts on different parenting styles? So gentle versus permissive versus authoritarian. Authoritarian. Yeah, that's how you'd say it, probably, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Authoritarian.
You got it right?
You got it.
Cheers,
Nailed it, bro.
Yeah, thanks. So this is one of those questions that a long time ago I saw, and I may have said on a podcast, oh, I don't know what all those mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, I've heard them, but I probably never went down to the,
Did you say that?
What it is that? Oh, I think a while back on one of the podcasts, I was like...
Where was I?
Oh, you were sitting right there.
Okay. So, we're going to learn what they are.
Well, I thought the good idea would be define them first. You're a punk. I love it. I feel like you're in a mood today, and I like it. But you're in the like lead me to a point so you can laugh at me.
Oh,
I think there's a little bit of that. A little bit. Yeah.
So
I'm prepared for it. Okay, so here we go.
Speaking of leading you a point.
Yeah.
What's our first one?
Okay, so there's 3 of them.
The first one being...
So, gentle parenting. Mm-hmm. Now, I feel like this one gets a bit of a bad rap, but I want to be clear. The definition isn't gentle parenting. It actually says online that it's a mix between gentle and authoritarian, like an authoritative kind of vibe.
Okay.
So, I don't know if this means that they've got rid of the classic gentle parenting and gone, it's not really just that. It's actually more this.
Okay.
Because I'm sure definitions have changed over the years. So they've said, like, just classic gentle parenting, they've actually kind of removed that one, it seems.
Well, what's classic gentle parenting?
I think that would just be, like, kind of soft, not really doing anything.
Okay. All right.
A vibe.
Well, that's a fair definition as well.
They've changed it a bit. So I like the change. The change they're kind of saying is more of like a tender teacher. So still boundaries and firm, but firm and warm.
Okay.
So it's kind of like emotional coaching. It says here like focuses on brain development, teaching lessons, and validating, that a child's going to have to get a boundary and have like this moment, but explain the boundary to them. That seems to be the definition vibe of that style. Okay?
Yep. Okay.
Happy with that? So then, permissive parenting. The definition here is that these parents act more like their child's friend than their parent. Mm-hmm. So there's no real boundaries and everything is pretty much what the child wants to do, the child gets to do.
So your child is quite smart from a young age and knows what they need.
Yeah, it's pretty silly, isn't it, when you think about it like that?
Look.
As a 3-year-old, my child knows better than me.
I'm not saying that being friendly with your child is a bad thing. Like, I think there's a lot of great parents out there who are great friends of their kids, but I think if we're looking at the extreme example of that,
the extreme version is pretty extreme. Because let's just put this out there straight away. One day when our kids are at an age that is like in their 20s, they will be our friends. But they don't start as your friends. They learn the boundaries and everything from you as a parent when they're young.
Yeah.
Like, they've got to learn that somewhere. No one else is going to teach them that. Anyway, I'm deep diving already.
And kids like boundaries.
They love it. They actually need it.
They need it. They might not say they like it, but...
it gives them safety.
Yeah. I was just trying to think whether I actually know any permissive parents. I don't know. I think you maybe see examples of them on TV and stuff.
I was going to say a friend has a daughter-in-law. No, stepdaughter.
Okay.
A friend has a stepdaughter who that side of the family does that.
Okay.
So they see the fruit of that in their world, which the fruit they don't love.
Okay.
But we'll talk more about that in a second. We're going to break it all down.
All right.
Should we do that?
Oh, okay, sure.
Should we go to the third one and just so we cover them all and then we talk?
Sweet.
I'm thinking that might work.
Well, we should have talked about this before we start.
Don't say that because then someone's going to think we're not prepared.
Oh. Okay, we are so prepared.
Okay. Do you want to say this word for me, bro?
Authoritarian.
Yeah, you say it so well. Thank you. It's just a little bit of a tongue twister for me. Anyway.
Authoritarian
is traditionally, quite strong. So it's the classic because I said so kind of vibe. So not really a connection to like, how do you feel about this, but just this is what it is. So strong boundaries and strong on the punishment side of the things, they would say that as well. Like, if you don't do this, this is the punishment that comes with that.
Yeah, and it's just all about obedience.
All about obedience. Yeah. Okay, so that's that one in its very small form. You could go into deep detail here, but I just don't think we need to.
No, that's fine.
To answer this question. So, again, we will probably relate to this as how we parent, which we are not saying this is how you all should parent. This is not the goal here. But the question is, how do we parent?
Okay.
With these, what style would we use or choose?
Or I think the question is, what are our thoughts on these? What are your thoughts?
I don't know. What do you think, mate?
Look, I like that they've defined gentle parenting as still authoritative.
Yes, it is different that way. I think I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, to be honest, we decided pretty early on that smacking our children wasn't going to work, especially with our first two.
Mm-hmm,
it just, for us, it was not something that, like, I think, if I'm completely honest, it would be something that I would do out of anger rather than out of trying to teach them. And so we've gone for consequences.
Yep.
Because you're not engaging in that I'm angry so I hit you kind of thing. Now, I'm not against smacking. And there's definitely times that I've gone, actually, I think Evie did get a smack the other day with a wooden spoon at age 11, but she kind of asked for it. But that's just, yeah, we still want to be, we still want to discipline our kids. We still want to give them consequences. We want them to learn that when they do the wrong thing, there's a consequence for that.
Yes. Good. True.
Ideally, we want to talk that through with them.
Yeah.
We want them to understand it. I would also say, though, that it's easy to default to just the straight authoritarian.
True.
For me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like,
yeah,
we're not talking about this. I said to do this, and so you need to do it. If not, there'll be
consequences.
Yeah.
I was gonna. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. Like, I think this is where I would say that I'm a mixture of all of these. So, because I grew up getting smacked as a kid, and I didn't get damaged from it. Like, I didn't like consequences, of course, but I also knew that I deserved it. And so we went into parenting going, we will, but barely had to, because it only took one or two times that happening, and they're going, well, that's the boundary, and it's pretty strong. I don't want to do that again. And so because the first two were the girls, they, again, very rarely, because they just knew that boundary is one I don't want. But we also went very early on too, we would never smack in that moment.
Yeah.
Because that could be anger.
Yeah.
So it's hey, you've done the wrong thing. You're going to get a smack for that. And so it was a conversation. And of course, the times that did happen, it was a smack and then a cuddle and going, hey, it's okay. You did the wrong thing. That's why that's consequences there. But I love you.
Yeah.
And a cuddle. And I think I've said this to you before, but I've actually had the two girls come to us now that they're never getting smacks, because that doesn't happen for a long time. Again, didn't really happen that often anyway. But they've actually said thank you for that. They said, thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mum, for being like, that was a line. And I now know that line. And so, great. However, as I'm saying that, our little man, he doesn't respond to a smack. If he got into trouble and we smacked him, which we've done, he goes really sad.
Yes.
Really downhill. So we're going, that doesn't work for him.
Yeah, and I think that's where Laura and I kind of picked up, because I think we did smack Evie a couple of times early on.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And we just went,
that's not working for her.
It's actually building a wall between us. Like to our kids, at least, definitely Evie and Della, it was like, why would you hurt me?
Yeah.
Like, and it was driving a wedge. Yeah. It would drive a wedge between it. We can see that in their personalities, that's what that would do.
Yeah.
They still need boundaries. They still need consequences. And, I'm sure I'll get judgment for our parenting styles, but
surely.
Hopefully the fruit is in
the kind of kids they become.
Yeah. Hopefully 10, 15 years from now, we have good young adults.
That's right.
Who are kind and
and know what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah, valuable members of society.
Yeah, because I think that's what the negative side of what I've seen some parents do is almost do nothing, And that child becomes everybody else's problem. Again, working in kids ministries and youth ministry, I see those kids that are not disciplined, that the worst thing they ever get is, don't do that. And they go, that means nothing. And so there's no respect for adults because they go, you can't do anything to me. There's no line, there's no boundary.
Yeah.
And so they just go and do whatever they want. And so I've seen that so many times, so negatively, that I'm like,
well, and then you see that in adults too, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
They're the kind of kids that just will do anything because it's like, no one can touch me. I'm invincible.
Yeah.
And that's not good.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest, bro. If you do the wrong thing, you go to jail. Like, there actually is consequences.
You threatened your kids with that before?
No, actually, I haven't.
No, neither.
Yeah. But that's the facts are the world has consequences. So if you don't teach your child in a safe environment what a consequence is, they're going to learn it in the world where it's not safe. And they're going to either get their head beaten in because the kid doesn't like the way they're talking to them.
Yeah.
Or they're going to go and do something so stupid and then go to jail and then have experiencing that world. That's messing them up.
Actually, we were talking about this a little bit last night, is that sometimes we were talking about how kids sometimes say things that you're just like, you don't say that.
Mm-hmm.
Like if
That's right.
Yeah. If you're being better at something than someone else, you don't rub it in.
No.
Yeah,
that's right.
But sometimes us just telling them that that's not what you do isn't the way they learn that lesson.
And I think that's key. As parents, we are the teachers. So we have to explain things.
Yeah.
I know we've probably all grown up in homes, probably because our parents' generations, it was just do it because I said so.
Yeah.
And there's a little part of it that is that like we've said it to the boys particularly, because we're on a main road. If we just say stop and listen, they have to just stop and listen. They can't go, oh, I'm just not sure if I really want to listen right now. Yeah, road rules. Yeah, I don't know if this works for me right now. You telling me what to do because you're not giving me any reason. Well, if you do that, the kid will just run onto the road. Like, that's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So there's got to be times where a child needs to go, Daddy just said.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to listen. But there's also time. So for that example, we've explained this to our kids. When I say just stop or listen, it's because I'm protecting you. And this is why. So this is the consequence that would have happened if you walked onto the road. So there is always time to explain, but I think they just need to know that when you call out, you have their best interests.
Yeah, I was going to say experience is the best teacher.
Yeah.
But that experience doesn't have to be stepping out in front of a car.
Right.
That's not a great experience.
No. It hasn't got to be bad, super bad.
But the experience in that is you yelling and going, stop.
Right.
And they experience you being more than you normally would be.
That's true.
And their experience is, okay, something's
wrong here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, we come back to personalities. For every kid, they all do function a little different. And so some kids do want to explore more and probably hurt themselves more. I feel like that's going to be my little guy, like my little guy. I think he just goes and just until he falls over and hurts himself. And you're like, I kind of did tell you that was going to happen, but I think you're going to have to learn that way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay.
You can't wrap him in cotton wool.
No, even though sometimes you'd want to be or want to do that, you can't.
No, of course you love them. You don't want to see them hurt. But yeah, you keep in the boundaries of, okay, they might get hurt, but it's nothing, like you're protecting them to an extent.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
You're not letting them get hurt by anything that's going to be really bad.
That's it. Yep.
But, if they fall over and graze their knee,
oh well,
they've learned a lesson.
Yeah, up you get.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Yeah, and again, that's a parenting style there too. Like if a kid falls over and scrapes their knee, of course you comfort them, give them a cuddle, whatever, but don't go, how are you feeling about your knee now? Like, are you it's like, you can't trust your feelings. We know this in adult life. Feelings aren't actually good for us. Like some of our feelings can actually be quite damaging. So sometimes it's like, you need to tell your kid, hey, actually you're all right. As your mum and your dad, we're telling you, nothing's broken. You're not extremely hurt. You're okay.
Hey, if there's no blood, you're sweet. Just off you go.
Off you go.
Yeah.
You're
not even getting
And even if there's a little blood, you're like, that's nothing. Yeah. Off you go.
That doesn't need a Band-Aid.
That doesn't need a Band-Aid. Go and play.
Yeah.
And there's other times, obviously, that they really do hurt themselves. And
yeah, and of course you're there.
Different. you look after it and you cuddle them and you know, all that.
Yeah.
So I would say we probably have a mix between 1 and 3 in that, and probably we're not really playing in number 2. I feel like the friendship will come when they're older.
Yeah. That said, we enjoy our kids.
But
that's probably that's probably the extent.
True, that's a good point. I like
the middle
that.
point.
Yeah.
But I don't think the other 2 points are saying that you don't. The other 2
they're not saying
parenting styles aren't saying that you don't enjoy your kids.
Correct. They're not saying. Yeah.
Look, like I said before, I think I would sometimes fall back into the authoritarian, like just do it because I said, and it's normally because
I'm with you, bro.
Because life is getting busy, but I would preference actually being able to talk through things with them.
Yes.
Actually, the one other thing on talking through, what you're just saying, like when they hurt themselves, you know, if it's a scraped knee, you know, give them a cuddle, off you go, play.
Yeah.
But all we had learnt early on is that actually when one of those bigger things happens, something that's a little more traumatic for them, is actually good for their brain to actually be able to talk through that at a later point. So if it's late that night or the next day, I think like within the first 24 hours is the better time to do it. But we've had, you know, Evie split her chin open.
Yeah.
Actually, Ollie's done it a bunch of times.
Yes, yeah.
You know, there's been a couple of serious injuries. Evie split her knee.
Yeah.
And so in the moment, you look after them.
Yes.
You take them to the hospital and whatever.
Yeah.
But we actually learnt that if they get a chance to actually talk through what happened, talk through the trauma and how
they felt about it.
How they felt about it.
Yeah.
They actually don't carry that trauma on.
Nice.
They can talk through it and they kind of get it all out and then they can move on. That's
a good shout, bro. Yeah. It comes to mind actually because remember like Willow ran into a barbed wire fence with her bike going super fast and cut her body up. Obviously had to go to hospital and get stitches and all the rest of it. And she still says, even to this day, she's like, I have like dreams of it or like bad memories of that experience, which of course it was traumatic. But yeah, I wonder if she never processed that, like how that all happened. I mean, obviously it was all very intense, but yeah, it's an interesting thought. I wonder if it's too late to process it now.
I don't know. Yeah. Not the psychologist.
Gotcha.
I remember, I actually don't remember what it was, but it was something traumatic that happened to Evie, and I was kind of feeling like, oh, is she ever going to do that thing again?
Yeah, okay.
Or is she just going to associate fear with it now?
Yeah.
And so I did that. I sat down and talked through with her later on.
Yeah.
That's cool. And yeah, within, you know, I can't remember, it was like a week or two, but she actually was able to go back to, again, whatever it was.
That thing again.
Well, actually, I think she fell out of a tree. I think she was climbing. I think it was that one. She was climbing, fell out of a tree, actually went to hospital with concussion. Like, she ended up...
Oh, I remember this story.
Yeah, it was a decent concussion.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, is she going to have a fear of climbing? And
yeah.
So we talked it through, and she's not a fearful climber.
Yeah, totally.
All. Yeah.
And again, obviously, Willow hasn't held that trauma of riding a bike because she's riding a bike all the time. But I do wonder if there's still something there, like just that, like, bit more tentative or whatever. Anyway, it's just good food for thought. I might
chat to her tonight.
Yeah, I might chat to her. Yeah, thanks, bro. You're always good for this, aren't you? Good.
That kind of answers the question.
I think we did. Again, we're not here to say what style is right. It's just
I think
what we've seen.
You just want to make sure your kids grow up in a loving home where they understand what it means to be a good person, what it means
healthy
to
boundaries,
be kind and loving to other people.
Yeah.
Yes, boundaries are very important.
Very important.
Yeah, and being able to maintain a relationship with them is a beautiful thing.
Of course.
Yes, you're going to have to pull them up on stuff. Yes, you're going to have to teach them.
Yes.
But there is a way that you can do that and maintain relationship. And if we're being, what I've said before, if I'm being honest, I don't do that perfectly all the time. But that's probably the goal.
We're not asking, the whole thing here is not to be a perfect parent. The goal is to be the best parent you can be. And that's all we can do.
Yeah.
Good one. I think that's answered.
I reckon you're a pretty good dad.
I think you're a pretty good dad.
Oh.
I really do.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. I think this is also good, the support of like parenting, because I've asked you questions on parenting stuff. We've both talked about this so many times. We can always be better at parenting.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need to let it out what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you can move on.
And I've done that. We've both done that a few times. And I think that's also really helpful. Again, because when you're not in the moment, if you're an outside person looking in, you can go, oh, I see why you were frustrated, or I can see why that happened. But
you know what? I know we're wrapping up here, but
that's all right.
This is where it's handy when mum and dad are both at home. Like, I know I'm at work a lot of the time, but when we're both there, and if one of us is like struggling, going more authoritarian and struggling with the situation, the other can often come in and take over and go, I got this, because you're coming in from a calmer place.
Bro, you know what? You've made a really good point. But what I'll add to that, and I know you're 100% aligned with this, as parents, we have to be on each other's team in all of this.
Agreed.
Because if one's disciplining one way and one's doing it differently, the child's going, what the heck? They aren't aligned.
Yeah.
So I'll go to that one to do this, and I'll go to that one to do this.
You were disciplining the same, or the
I
same,
know what you were saying.
The same
I agree
consequence. The same consequence is coming, but it's maybe coming from a better place.
Yes. I'm not wrapped up in this right now. Let me support you.
And then if mum and dad are both struggling, you've normally got your firstborn who's happy to help.
Yeah. No, that's true. I mean, I know I told you the other day, but Brookson was having to pull a tooth, and it just got wild. He was hyperventilating because he had to pull a tooth out. And Elle and I are both on the same page on that one going, are you kidding me? Like, you've pulled out so many teeth. Why is this such a huge deal? And we just had to walk away and go, you know what? Leave it in. It's not worth it. It's not worth the trauma that it could cause you just to pull this thing out when it's probably going to fall out when you're sleeping.
Yeah. And then did Willow go and pull it out in his sleep?
You know what? She was sort of adding in going, come on, mate, it's okay. Like, I understand how you feel. We're like, thanks, Willow, but he's gone. Like, we're past it. But yeah, I think we didn't really talk about that in this episode, but the team is really important.
Yes.
A husband and wife being so aligned on how you're parenting is so important. And there's going to be times, let's just be real, there's going to be times where I get it wrong. The last thing that our kids need is for my wife to come in and say, you're doing this wrong. Like, what are you doing in front of the kids? Like, that is the last thing the kids need. So it's I'm supporting with you in this moment, but let's talk about it after and go, let's not do that again. Like, why did you do it that way? Like, we don't want to do it that way again. And I think that's really important. Yeah. That's how you learn.
And hats off to those parents that are single parents doing it
bro.
On their own, because
I agree.
Your mum and dad.
Yeah.
You got to be on the ball all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it.
No.
I would not do a good job of it.
No. Well, and again, like us as dads coming home from work, it's the fresh eyes, right, in the situation. And you're looking at it again without any
Anti-grammar.
Hey?
Anti-grammar, fresh eyes.
Oh, fresh eyes, a good song. How's that go again?
I got this.
I just want to do that so you did being it. I just want to do that for you.
Oh, thanks.
It was well done. I think alignment is key. And again, bro, this alignment has been so helpful for parenting. Again, you're outside of my family. The way I'm dealing with stuff, you can go, in this situation, this is how I would deal with that. Or as dads, we should be doing this. Again, so helpful.
Yeah.
We're making ourselves better people.
Yeah. Parents need other parents.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Good. Nailed it, Ray.
That's it.
That's us. That's the episode done.
All right. Love you, Ray.
Love you, bro.
See you next time.
Okay.